Yes, ma'am. Ito na po, ma'am. Ito na po. Yung CVC code po, di ba, ma'am?
Apo.
Yes po. It says po, ma'am,
Bullshit. Ano, sir?
po.
Bakit, sir? Ano po yung nakalagay dyan? Bullshit. Kapag na-recorded na yung sir.
What is up, everyone? And hello sa mga pamangkin natin dyan. Alam nyo bang recently meron akong ka-phone pal? Ang problema nga lang ng tito ninyo is ang gusto niya lang sa akin ay ang credit card information ko. Unfortunately for her though, hindi tayo nagpaloko kaya she only got what she deserved. Watch a small part of my conversation with her in the next clip. Ito yung nasa bandang huli na before I broke the bad news na I know that she's a fraud where she eventually lost her mind and she was still trying to salvage this scam. I'll explain it more after the video. Yes, ma'am, yung ano lang po, yung Microsoft nga kanina, yung sabi niyo 500 pesos na transaction doon sa every month po kasi yan, ma'am eh. Actually masyadong tagal na po kasi yan. Ngayon ko lang po nabigyan, gustong bigyan ng action eh.
Okay. So, kapag, sir, ulitin ko lang po 540.
Saglit po. Ma'am, wait lang po, ma'am. Pull up ko lang again yung card ko dahil hindi ko talaga ma-memorize.
Okay po.
Yes po. Pwede pong pakiulit, ma'am?
That's 5483.
Yes po.
27.
Yes, ma'am. Correct.
And then expiration for.
Yes po.
And then, sir, for the last step po, sir, to auto-subscribe your Microsoft Word na worth 500 pesos is yung batch code po sa likod ng card kung saan ilang kayo na-aprobahan na kumuha kayo ng credit card.
Sige po Nasa isang photo kasi.
Okay. Okay lang, sir. Take your time.
Okay.
Balik sir, makaka-receive ka ng email and text po habang kausap si Boxing, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, sige, sir. Salita na lang kayo, sir, if ever man na-say na po yung hinihingi.
Yes, ma'am. Ito na po, ma'am. Ito na po. Yung CVC code po, di ba, ma'am?
Apo.
Yes po. It says po, ma'am,
Bullshit. Ano, sir?
po.
Bakit, sir? Ano po yung nakalagay dyan? Bullshit. Kapag na-recorded na yung sir.
Yes, ma'am. You can record all you want. But it says at the back of my card, it says bull.
Yes, po, sir. Actually, sir, ganito yan, ha?
Yes, ma'am.
Recorded na, sir, recorded na yun.
Sure, no problem po. I'm your customer. You can fire me anytime you want. Sure, ma'am. Okay.
So, bali, sir, ito, sir, explain ko sa inyo. You don't need to say bad words po, ha?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
have two steps to auto-subscribe.
I think not being censored naman po eh. It's
Yes. So, for a while, sir, I will explain everything sa inyo, sir, ha?
Yes, ma'am.
We are the customer service representative. As a supervisor, we don't tolerate po customer na nagsasalita ko ng bad words.
yes po, sure.
First thing, we can conduct your information po over the recorded. I already have your information on my side.
Yeah, you can even cancel my card if you want, you know.
Yes. I know, sir. Everything is okay naman po. We have two ways, sir. Na-inform ko ba kayo?
Yeah.
We can auto-subscribe or auto-subscribe your Microsoft Word 500 po over the
Yeah.
recorded.
And by the way, wait. Just a little bit. Just a moment. The subscription amount is not 500 pesos, you know. And you do not know anything about supplementary online purchases cards.
I already have, sir.
No. No, I think you better ask your master or whoever that is.
You better
Wala na.
Gusto na. Once na pumunta kayo sa branch, i-forward kayo sa akin kasi sasakit yung account
Oh, wow.
Sure, ma'am. No problem po.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. You can ask the NBI to go into my house and then, you know, raid me.
You can go to the nearest branch and forward sa akin, sir. Wala akong kami foul na binigay sa inyo para sa deal ng mga
CVV?
passwords.
Yes, ma'am.
Sabi mo, over the recorded, po yung nakalagay sa likod.
Yes, ma'am. It says bullshit po. It's very clear po.
Yes, sir.
Bullshit.
Very clear po, sir. As a supervisor, sir, kinokontak namin yung information niyo. Wala namang problema. You can go to the nearest branch, sir. I-forward niyo sa akin kasi I'm the one who handled your account.
Yeah, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Ano ang nakalagay, sir?
Yep.
Oo, sir. Nga po. So, bali, sir, antayin ko yung tawag sa akin na main office niyo po sa Cebu.
Yep. Sure.
So, kailangan ko makontak po yan, ha? Within the day po, kailangan namin i-finalize yung account
Sa Cebu
niyo.
po?
So, sir,
Ba't po layo sa Cebu?
bullshit po, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Ba't po ang layo sa Cebu, ma'am? Ma'am, relax lang po kayo. Ba't po kayo high blood, ma'am? Ma'am, ba't po kayo high blood?
Na-report na kamo.
Antayin ko yung tawag niyo, sir. Please po kayo.
Yes po. Thank you very much po. So I'll try to explain this in a very compressed yet comprehensible manner as much as I possibly can. It started with a phone call from an unknown mobile number. Take note, hindi ito landline or a special company's customized number. It's just a normal phone number. They use two numbers and they are on your screen. Please save them para in case natawag din sila sa inyo, alam niyo na agad. So, they introduced themselves as BPI representatives. The main conversation I had was with this supervisor as she introduced herself. One of the many red flags in this scheme, because does it really take a supervisor to call a client and offer them an increase in their credit limit and waive their annual fee? I wasn't able to catch her name properly because one technique that I think they use is to speak very fast. Ang bilis talaga. It seemed like they were just reading off notes, as in sobrang bilis talaga. At least that is what I think that they use it para hindi kayo masyadong makapag-focus and at the same time mataranta, and eventually just provide them with whatever they ask you. As I said, they offered me an increase in my credit limit and they will waive my annual fee. As per her, this is due to a promo they are running currently. Tinanong ko if this offer is also available if I just walk in a physical branch and apply for it, and they said no, it's just exclusively available through that specific phone call only. Another red flag. So to test them more, I brought up an actual problem that I have with a recurring monthly subscription from Microsoft that I cannot cancel because unfortunately I'm stupid and I'm not able to access the account that was used for the subscription, and so the only way for me to stop that billing is to freeze or cancel the card that was used. I have this e-credit card. For those who doesn't know about it, it's a virtual credit line designed to be used for online shopping. It's a companion card to your main credit card, but its limit is way smaller than your main card to lessen the damage if some unwanted body actually gets an access to your online transactions. And for me, that's the card I used for my Microsoft subscription. Another red flag is that it seemed like they do not know, or they don't have a single idea that this kind of card exists. What they are trying to heavily reconfirm to me is if I was talking about the supplementary cards, the ones you usually get for your loved ones. They are clueless about the e-credit card. So again, a huge red flag. In the middle of that discussion, I felt that they started realizing that the e-credit card that I was talking about is real, and so to cure the burn, they just went along with accepting the fact that I'm using that card. They offered to help me end my subscription. Another red flag, because I asked them specifically, because as far as I know, they can just end any subscription that you made and make it stop billing your card. From what I know, you gotta cancel the whole card where that subscription is billing from. But they reaffirmed that they can end just that very specific Microsoft monthly subscription. From this point onwards, I was 101% sure that this is a scam. But I just went along with it and tried to see what else I can find about their scheme. What I found out was very scary. They know my name, they know my personal information, such as my birthday, and the scariest is that they know my credit card number and the expiration date. They asked me to give them my 16 digits so that they can end my unwanted subscription, and that's the time that I told them that I'm being cautious and I suspect them. I said that I cannot just give out my credit card information to strangers through the phone, and of course, they try their best to salvage the scam by reassuring me this and that, blah blah blah. They even went ahead and recited my credit card number to me and its expiration date. Isn't that scary? The only thing left they had to ask me was the CVV or the CVC code, which they called the batch code. They said it's the code for the clients when their application for the credit card was accepted. It's another red flag because I know for a fact that those 3 numbers at the back are security codes, not a batch code for when you got your card. Like, what the heck? You can even hear in the video that she told me that there will be an email or an SMS that I will receive that I need to confirm with them after I give them the CVV or CVC code. And I'm sure they are referring to the OTP or the one-time password, the very last thing that they would need to execute whatever they're trying to purchase. And so, instead of telling them the codes, I did what you saw in the video to piss her off, and she completely lost her mind and tried to scare and threaten me about being a client under her. Like, what the heck? She tried to salvage the scam by threatening me that when I get to my bank branch, they will tag me in whatever these transactions I'll do will be reverted back to her. Like, really? She's crazy, man. But before that conversation in the video, I already called BPI's anti-fraud hotline number, and they reconfirmed that it's a fraud, and for the safety of my cards, they suggested to temporarily freeze them, and of course I said yes. And they know that this scheme is there and is going on. Please save their hotline numbers. It's on the screen for you, or you can Google them anytime. The thing is that if somebody calls you from an unknown mobile phone number and they introduce themselves as bank representatives and start offering you very good things, immediately pause, step backwards a little bit, and think. There's always nothing wrong in being cautious, especially when it comes to your sensitive personal information. If something is not right, call the concerned bank. At least that way, you surely know that you're talking to an actual bank representative. So, mga pamangkin, be sure to share this video to everyone so that a lot of people that you know will be made aware so they can prevent themselves from falling into this fraudster's pit. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my Facebook page. I'll see you in the next one.